Hey guys, I have some amazing news to tell you. I've got a job. So my job is going to be in the financial services industries. And I come from a politics background, and in the beginning I was very... The third stage is an in-house interview with team members. So again, after researching all the questions on Glassdoor, I started also reading a book connected to finance. So I'm not saying that you should read this book, the one which I've chosen, but I think especially for people who don't have a finance background like me, or for people actually who have never done modules connected to finance, I think you should inform very well yourself with the basics of finance. So either watching videos again on YouTube, either maybe talking to friends who do that, who do those degrees, or maybe reading Investopedia, or just reading books from the library or from the internet. You need to inform very well yourself with the basics of the finance industry, because they're going to question your knowledge. And that's the first thing. And then the second thing is you need to be very well informed with what's happening in the financial industry. So read the news, read obviously not only Financial Times but different media sources, and try to think of the general perspective, how this influences the company you're applying for, the businesses. So try basically to connect the dots, not only to see what's happening, but try to see for the meaning behind the events. So that was my second round interview, and also what I did is that I had another practice interview with my UCL careers office. So that was a face-to-face interview, face-to-face practice interview, which again really helped me, and the consultant actually told me again on the points which I have to work more, on the areas which I need to actually do some more work and do some more research. So it is really helpful, guys. So if you have time before interviews, please reach out to your careers office at university. It will be very, very helpful. So that was my second round in-house interview. Then my third round interview was with managers. Again, I'm not gonna repeat myself. Again, all those points which I mentioned are applicable to that interview, but also what I did for that interview is that I went on LinkedIn. Guys, maybe you are not very much aware, probably not many of you are aware that LinkedIn is a very, very powerful network, so don't underestimate the power of LinkedIn. So what I did is that I looked for people who work within the company, and I started messaging them to ask them for some tips and advice regarding my third round interview. So even though not most of the people will apply, maybe you message 10, maybe only one will apply, but will reply. But still, don't get discouraged. I'm pretty sure, I can assure you that at least one will reply. So this is what happened to me. One person replied and gave me a very, very valuable advice regarding the interview, what I need to focus on, what I need to read more about. So that's a good thing also to do. So that was my third round interview, and my final round was with the head of the whole department, and it was more personal based. So they were questioning still my knowledge about the industry, my knowledge about the company and what exactly is offering, but it was more about personal questions. And for that, I would like to advise you just to be honest. So don't be afraid to be honest and say what person you are, because they exactly want to see that. They would like to see how well you fit in the team, how well you fit in the company. So be honest with your answers. Don't be afraid also to say I don't know, maybe if they ask you a very, very difficult question, because trust me, not on to all the questions they're expecting a big answer. Sometimes think I don't know, but I would like to research. I can telling them that you will find a way to find an answer to that question also is a good answer. So if you don't know, don't try to make it up and maybe try to lie, because they will catch you. So just say you don't know. So that was my long application process. It was very rigorous, but at the same time for me, and obviously stressful, but for me it was enjoyable because I got the job which I wanted.